Are you just starting out learning about the law of attraction, not knowing where to go? There's so many of us on YouTube and people telling you this and that. Well, there's one thing that I wish I would have learned 18 years ago when I first started this journey. One thing that I wish I would have incorporated a little bit more to make my journey a little bit simpler. So when I first started this law of attraction journey, when I learned about the law of attraction, I was 19 years old. I had just gotten out of 5 years of leukemia, treatment, bone marrow transplant, cancer, blah, 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 all these different problems. And I really wanted some control over my life. So maybe you're like that. You want some control over your life. You just want something that will help you, right? Help you feel like you're not going crazy. And religion just didn't do it for me. I really love Jesus, as many of the videos that you guys have seen, shown, or have watched, but I just couldn't get into the fullness of religion, the rules and everything, the darkness, the testing, the challenging. This didn't work for me. It didn't resonate with my heart. So I found the law of attraction. I started implementing a lot of those principles: meditation, visualization, a daily gratitude practice, not just a daily gratitude practice, an hourly gratitude practice, a minute-by-minute gratitude practice. Tried to see the world differently. And then as I incorporated these things, my life began to shift dramatically. And my health got better, my relationships got better, started working more towards my life purpose, found jobs I really enjoyed. So all these beautiful things started working. But I always had these bigger goals. So maybe you're here, right? You have some big goals that you want to achieve. My big goals were ultimate health, right? Like severe health. That was my main focus. And then meeting that person that I just clicked with, that soulmate of mine, that true love. And 18 years later, I have those two things. I have, wonderful health. Things happen here and there, but that's okay. They go away and the body heals. And my relationship, the woman that I'm with, is more perfect than I could have ever imagined. But there was one thing that did hold me back a little bit. And when I first started learning about the law of attraction, listening to Abraham Hicks and just a lot of these law of attraction teachers, trying to filter things through, listening to old sacred texts, spirituality texts, Abraham particularly wants you to feel yourself in the space of already having the desire. That's how we let it go, or how we allow it in. So we let go, visualize, we feel ourselves in the space, in that state of already having what we want, and it flows effortlessly in. That is the law of allowing, in conjunction with the law of attraction. But I always told myself that I needed to feel 100% inspired to take action. I always needed to be 100% certain, and then I could take action. And that one thing that I wish I would have done just a little differently, that would have helped me on my journey and helped get me quicker to where I wanted to be, even though my journey was beautiful and I love being where I am now, and it was perfect the whole way, was taking action when I was maybe 70% certain, when I felt 70% inspired, when I got an idea and it filled me up, and then I didn't really follow through with that idea. I just kind of let it fizzle out. I do wish, and I wish this for you watching this right now, that when you feel inspired action or an intuitive nudge or an intuitive push, that you act on that. And what I mean by that is an inspired action or an intuitive nudge to me, and you can start to practice this yourself, is that feeling of a jolt of upward emotional push. So when I feel a bit more joy, when I feel a bit more gratitude, and I get a little spark of an idea, take action on that idea. Even if that is writing something down. Don't let it fizzle out, because those are gifts from God, from Source, from our angels, giving us those little nudges and those intuitive guidances, if that's a word, to get us to where we are asking to be, where our soul already is as a result of the expansion that has been caused through our asking, through the contrast of our experience. So that's my one thing, is taking inspired action steps when I was maybe 51% certain, when I was maybe 60% certain. Never when I was questioning more than I was answering, or more when there was less of an inspired action. If I was ever less than 50%, let's hesitate. Let's pause for a second. Maybe we're just being impulsive. But when you feel 60% certain and you just go, oh, that's right, I should act on that. Don't wait to be 100%. That's my one thing that I wish I could have told my 18, 19-year-old self, Zach, is like, you're doing all the right things. You're doing all the right things. But just when you feel that inspired action, that inspired push, act on it. Don't hesitate. They even say that in The Secret, which was my first introduction to the law of attraction. When you feel inspired action, when you feel that push from within, act. I waited till I was 100% to act. And I think that I could have had a lot more fun, maybe a little bit more chaos too, if I would have acted just slightly sooner when I was 70% excited, when I was 60% enthusiastic, when I was 75% motivated. Just take those action steps. Don't hesitate. Just take one step. You don't have to see the whole staircase. You just have to take the first step, right? Martin Luther King said that. Or how do you eat an elephant? Just one bite at a time. So take that inspired action. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe. Leave me some questions, some comments. I would love to get your feedback on what you do, or maybe questions on more of what I do. So I love you so much. Thank you for watching. So talk to you next time. Bye.